to come down to see this film being done today, and this was the first day of the filming. So I said, oh, well, we'll walk up the hill. He said, no, I've got to take you up in the car. So I got in the car and we went up this hill, and I don't know what I was doing. I must have been having a bit of a day. I thought, this is extraordinary, thinking of this, see what it's all about. And with that, the car stopped and I looked out and I was back in Changi. They had built a replica of the Roberts Barracks. And here were all the Australian troops, the prisoners of war, getting round just the same as if they were at war. And there were Japs there, the guards with rifles, all going round, and Indians. It was extraordinary. And I sat there, oh God, I can't believe my eyes, I'm going mad. And that was the start of the film. And even then I could see that they were making mistakes. And they said, oh, a couple of seats over there for you. So we went and sat there, and then you couldn't speak because they were taking them, and a couple of coves sided them up, and then they'd come up and say, come outside, I want to talk to you. And they found out that some of the actors too, they were a bit doubtful. And they wanted to know about the trucks, were the trucks like this? And then the girls came up and wanted to know, was this the same? But it was obvious that they were making mistakes. And one of the funniest one was, the 30th, you know, they're the God's own as far as everybody else is concerned, but their colours is purple over gold. Mm. And what did they do? They had the colour patch upside down. Now that's upset them more than anything else.
Understandably, yeah.
This is a map of Thailand in this area here, and over on the western boundary is a map of Burma, or currently known as Myanmar. The story involving POWs in this area relates to Bangkok, which is there, Kanchanaburi there, Nakhon Pathom or Nakhon Pathom, the hospital camp, the Burma-Thailand Railway, which ran along this path here up to a place called Three Pagodas Pass, then passing through Burma to a place called Tan Buzat. The other areas of interest, which are not related to Lloyd Cahill's story, are north of this location, and they are shown as Nakhon Nayak, Prachanburi, also known as Prachai, and a place called, when I get it, Phitsanulok, which is there. We'll now have a look at another map of the railway in more detail. Now this is a different map, and as you may be able to see in due course, it shows the route of the railway. Just to refresh, the POWs came by train from Singapore in train loads of about 650 men. They got off the train at Ban Pong, and at that stage it started a 270 kilometre walk up in this area to the vicinity of the Burma border. Just going back, we will see some areas of interest. That is Kanchanaburi or Gunjanaburi, a big city or big village at the time which they passed through. The railway crossed the Mekong River at that point, and then it proceeded up the eastern bank of the Kwai Noi River, passing places like Nam Tok, which was, or was known as Ta Sao then, which was a huge camp, and then other places like Hellfire Pass, Hintok. And we finally get up to the vicinity of the border of Burma, where there is Three Pagodas Pass, and in here you have got the 3 Songkurai camps. And Lloyd Cahill was in Shimo Songkurai initially, which is in that location there. And the railway then passes into Burma, running down into Tan Buzat.